Hi guys, Dennis here from Denny Bob's RC. Hey, working on my bridge, and got it pretty much done. I've got a few finishing touches to do yet, but overall length we've got 22 feet. The center section is 6 foot long. I got 12 inches of clearance. So I think with my wheel loader at the top of the beacon is 11 and a half, I think. So I still got a half inch of clearance there, and put some 3/4 inch expanded metal there in the middle. Only used a 1 4x8 sheet of plywood, and this is they're 4-foot sections. The first two sections are 4 foot. This is a 6 foot, but only had to use 2 foot of the, and it's 18 inches wide. The deck is a self-adhesive aluminum oxide grip tape. I've used that on other ramps and stuff, and it seems to work really well. I could get it in 18-inch wide roll, 20-foot roll. So I actually had 20 feet, but I screwed up on one piece, and I had to seam. I had some 12-inch stuff, and I made it work. I wasn't going to buy another roll just to do one section. If I'd have been more careful. But anyway, you know, shit happens. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it so far, how it's turning out. I've got some over center latch stuff that I'm going to put at all the seams. That way it can be assembled at the shows and then taken back apart. Only problem will probably be at the very end. I did taper the wood down there, that tapered the plywood, and kind of ground it so it's kind of tapered at the end. Hopefully it's good enough. Some low bumpered guys might have an issue, so I may end up putting another 1/4 inch hinged piece that kind of flips out. I'm not set in stone on doing that yet, but we'll kind of figure it out. We'll see how it goes. I'll put some of my lowrider trucks across it and see how it works. And you know, a low boy may have an issue at some of the seams. The thing is to make it enough ground clearance in the center. You really got to stretch it out a long ways, and in some of these places you only got so many feet of real estate to use. So hopefully this is good enough. I'm hoping it is. So anyway, got to take it to the show, and I will have 4 garbage cans, 32-gallon garbage cans with crumb rubber. I don't know if I'll bring it all along. We'll see. That's a lot of crumb rubber, I'm telling you. And it's kind of a small show at the end of October. I think it's October 31st, November 1st and 2nd November. So anyway, in Dubuque, Iowa. So yeah, hopefully I've kind of covered everything. Trying to think. Yeah, I just 1/2 inch plywood and 1x4s on the sides. You know, nothing too drastic, nothing too expensive. I don't know what I got total in it. I haven't gotten a bill from the lumber yard yet. But the terrible part was buying 24x24 expanded metal at one of the other hardware stores. But yeah, well, you got to find a welding shop that's going to be willing to cut that stuff for you too, if you needed a piece. So I had it, I got it, it's done. It is what it is. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. I did dribble some paint here and there, but oh well, shit happens. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I'm glad I was working inside today with the AC on, because outside was hotter than a son of a bitch. And I didn't need to sweat. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Only one accident. Yep, tried to send a screw bit through my finger. It bled, and there was meat hanging out. It was pretty ugly. But yeah, we got her bandaged up. Wife bandaged up last night, and that was last night's screw up, and I cut my night short because of it. Otherwise, I probably would have worked on it a little longer and worked on it less today. But overall, you kind of have to let me know what you think. I know it's only 18 inches wide, but most Tamiya trucks are only 7 to 7¼ inches wide. Now, granted, the trailers might be a little bit wider, especially if you got an excavator or something on it, you know, but people just have to be mindful when they see what's coming on the bridge to maybe not get on it at the same time. But overall, yeah, it's a 12 by 18 dumping spot. Well, it's actually 24 by 18, but I had to put some cribbing in there, some bridges, some support beams in there to help support the grate. I could have left it all open, but you get some of the heavier loads, it kind of sag a little bit, and I got to get that fastened in there. I just want to make it componentized so I can take it apart, take it to the shows. If I ever have any other shows that I have to go to or whatever, I don't know. Otherwise, I got to store the damn thing too. So I wanted to make sure it was segmented and could take it apart and stash it away somewhere, out of sight, out of mind. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. It is what it is. So anyway, you guys go out and have some fun with RCs, and catch you guys later.